Mayor of London, yes. He loves to do things for himself, but he loves to tell you what to do instead, doesn't he? It's a bit of a hypocrite, like a lot of the Labour politicians we see today. Now, it emerged this week that every 15 seconds, a Londoner is facing a ULEZ charge. Now, that's raised, up to mid-2023, that's the latest stats we have, it raised £500 million for the Mayor's coffers. But is he suffering the same as Londoners? Well, let's have a quick look at how he's getting around it.
Hypocrisy. I would have expected a hybrid at least. OK, that's it, is it? So he's not... So this is the Mayor of London. He's just got a photo up. He hasn't engaged with us at all. Few residents wanted to express some problems in the area and he's just driven off.
Yeah, that's a £400,000 gas-guzzling Land Rover that is armoured-plated, tax-exempt and ULEZ-exempt and also paid for by the Met Police. Incredible stuff. He's telling you you must pay for your gas-guzzling cars while he gets off scot-free. But then let's have a look at the climate, because he cares so much about the climate, doesn't he? Sadiq Khan loves the climate. Well, he's telling you must fly less. You mustn't go on those trips away your little break every year. In the meantime, since he became mayor, him and his team have racked up 440,000 air miles. Incredible stuff. Let's have a look at knife crime, shall we? That's another big issue. Londoners just want that solved. It's been up 54% since he became mayor. But when it came to being challenged on it, look what he had to say.
Go out on the streets, and sometimes at night time, go out on the streets at night time and see about the gangs running around with machetes, because that's the stories I am hearing from the people that are running the night economy. That is not good.
Sadiq Khan.
I say in a respectful way, I think the Tory candidates should stop watching The Wire. We're not living in Baltimore.
Incredible. It's just absolutely incredible. There are children being stabbed on our streets, and there are people running around with machetes, but yeah, he tells the ex-Tory candidate for mayor that this isn't Baltimore. Incredible stuff. And also, let's have a look at council tax, shall we? Well, he's claimed that London is broke, and he's had to raise millions more pounds on Londoners' council taxes this year. That's despite the fact he spent £2.1 million just this week, we found out, on woke statues in London. £6.3 million on the Overground rebrand. And to top it all off, more emerged about that Taylor Swift ticket that he almost failed to declare. Well, it found out that the people who gave them those tickets got a £45 million contract. I'm telling you, it's one rule for Sadiq Khan and another for you at home. Now, the reality is that this hypocrisy is shared amongst top front-bench Labour politicians. Isn't it time we just give them all the boot?
Absolutely. Right, I've got to ask Kai to defend this political pygmy.
I'm so tired
Not you, Kai.
of this attack against Sir Sadiq Khan.
He's not a sir yet.
He is soon. He has dedicated his life to public service. So many of the attack lines...
Do you have a response to any of those things, Kai?
Yes.
Do you have a response to any of those things? What about the ULEZ funds, the climate change,
Alex, let me actually get past my first sentence, shall we? ULEZ, right, lots of these environmentally focused policies tackling motorists actually have been proven to be successful. You look at in Wales...
Why is he driving around in a chauffeured car?
Where I'm from, the 20 miles per hour limit, decried by motorists across the world, actually has resulted in 100 fewer casualties in the last year. That is a success story.
Why is he driving around in a chauffeured Land Rover? Why is he exempt from his own laws, his own taxes?
Why
is he exempt?
Why is one of the most prominent members of one of the most prominent politicians in the land driving around in an armoured car? Are you really asking that question?
Why is he not driving around in a green car?
When you and your ilk every week on this show will attack the first Muslim mayor of London.
Why does he think?
And you're asking
why does he think
he
should fly less?
A £400,000 armoured car.
Why does he think you should fly less?
That question. Do you not really think about that?
Kai, answer them. Why do you think he thinks you should fly less? That he's racked up in his team 440,000 air miles in the last Mayor.
And you really
Answer the
think
question.
that the top ambassador for London, one of the biggest global cities in the world,
Get on a Zoom
shouldn't... You are talking out of your bum,
Kai, can I
Alex.
ask you a question?
know
because
that.
the Welsh fire chief, obviously in Wales, said that the 20-mile-per-hour limit that you say has been good for the whole of Wales has hit response times, and that people may have been left in catastrophic events as a consequence of it. So how can you argue that it's a good thing?
I agree.
People should languish in fires.
The policy was rolled out badly by council.
Because it's a bad policy.
Because they had discretion to decide which roads were 20 miles per hour and otherwise.
Ultimately, Sadiq Khan...
But it's saved 100 lives.
In those Range Rovers...
In a year.
Those Range Rovers where he's decked out with his armoured plate and all the rest of it, abroad more than a foreign dignitary. And actually, Boris Johnson used to cycle around London.
He did. Yeah, Ken Livingstone used to at least get the tube.